There are 11 people in the photo from last night's dinner, and 10 readable numbers, because 3 months ago, a number appeared over every human head, the exact number of days each person has left, floating there, patient, like a price tag the universe forgot to remove. Everyone can see everyone's number, except one. The 11th number in the photo, the one over your head, is a smear of light, the same smear it has been in every photo ever taken of you since the numbers arrived. Mirrors refuse, cameras blur, the universe covers your answer with its thumb every single time. So you do what 2 billion people did this morning before getting out of bed. You zoom in on your own blur until it turns into nothing, and then you study the other 10 faces instead, because your friends saw your number last night, all evening, hanging right there over the pasta, and 2 of them hugged you a little too long on the way out. You will spend the rest of your life doing this math. The morning rules are strict, and nobody wrote them down. Rule 1, reacting to a number is the new pointing. The bus stop is a masterclass in self-control. 14 people, 14 numbers, 28 eyes aimed carefully at the middle distance. Rule 2, the glance always happens anyway. New people meet, shake hands, and their eyes flick up for exactly 1/4 of a second, the way people used to check teeth in a smile. Dating changed forever. Profiles still list hobbies and favorite foods, but everyone knows the first date is really 2 people sitting across a small candle, pretending they have not already done the subtraction. The long number people tend to marry each other. Nobody says this out loud. The wedding invitations just quietly started including the phrase, "a lifetime together," and meaning it as a measurement. By 9 a.m., you see what the number did to the institutions, and honestly, some of them had it coming. Life insurance died in a single morning, an entire industry built on not knowing, gone before its second coffee. The banks adapted instantly, because banks always do. The mortgage officer looks warmly at you, then slightly above you, and says, "We have excellent 15-year plans." For some customers, he says, "Have you considered renting?" Job interviews now end with the phrase long-term fit, pronounced while maintaining very deliberate eye contact. It is illegal to decide anything based on the number. Everyone decides everything based on the number. The law and the glance have never once met. At noon, you see the beautiful part, and it is genuinely beautiful. Nobody wastes an afternoon anymore. The man next door, 61 years old, finally bought the violin, because whatever his number says, none of the days in it were going to play the violin by themselves. People say the important sentence now, today, on the sidewalk, instead of saving it for a eulogy. Funerals moved. People schedule them early while they are alive and attend and hear every word. They call them the good party. Your calendar has stopped lying to you about later. Later is now a number, and numbers do not pretend. For about 6 hours, you believe this is the best thing that has ever happened to the human race. Then the sun starts going down, and you meet the rule nobody says out loud. Because the numbers did not just organize time, they organized people. Somewhere in month 1, without a vote, without a memo, society quietly sorted itself. The big numbers get the training programs, the friendships, the invitations to plan things for next summer. The small numbers get warmth, a strange, careful, scheduled warmth. Visits that arrive on time, voices that go soft. Kindness with a countdown is not kindness, it is disposal with better lighting. And the smallest cruelty is the one you do to yourself. You cannot see your own number, so you read it in other people. Your mother has called every day this week. Is that love or arithmetic? The barista wrote your name with a small heart today. She can see it. You will be up at 3 in the morning translating a heart, which is when the mirror shows up, and this one is pointed straight at your real life. You already live in this world. The number is already there. Every actuarial table, every premium, every device on your wrist quietly running the odds. The institutions already glance above your head. They just use spreadsheets instead of floating digits. And you already know the number exists. That was never the secret. Every person you have ever met has a number over their head. You have simply agreed as a species not to look. And you already treat some people like their number is small. You just call it while there is still time. Nobody needed magic digits to build this society. They only needed you to forget that the counting was always happening, whether or not anyone could see the count.
The honest answer is that the number was never the problem. Late that night, you hear it through the wall. The neighbor, 61, practicing. The violin is terrible. It is the most terrible, determined sound you have ever heard, scraping out the same 4 notes until they almost hold hands. He cannot see his number either. He is not playing for the number. And that is the whole discovery, the thing the digits could not change. The days were never yours because you counted them. They were yours because of what you put in them. Somewhere above your head there is a number doing its quiet countdown, and under it, a man learning the violin anyway. In the morning, there is a new photo in the group chat. 11 people, 10 numbers, and over your head, the old familiar smear. This time, you do not zoom in. You look at the 10 faces instead, and they are just faces. Friends, mid-laugh, badly lit. You type, "Last night was good." You put the phone down, and you leave the math unsolved on purpose, the way the violin leaves the notes almost holding hands. Some blurs are not hiding the answer. They are the permission to stop asking. Next time, how society would be if memories could be sold. Your grandmother is rich now. She just cannot remember